The Power of Focus, How to Keep Going and Never Give Up, empowers readers with strategies to cultivate resilience and maintain unwavering determination. This guide unveils practical techniques to overcome obstacles and achieve long-term success.
The Power of Focus, How to Keep Going and Never Give Up. Published by Chanel Audiobooks by DrBook. You know the moment, that instant when everything inside you wants to give up, when the path ahead seems impossibly steep and the voices of doubt grow louder than your own conviction. This is where champions are made, not in moments of ease, but in the crucible of challenge. Focus is not a gift. It's a skill you forge, hammer blow by hammer blow, through intentional practice and unwavering commitment. Every great achievement in human history began with someone who refused to quit when logic suggested surrender was the most reasonable option. Think about the dreams you've carried, the goals that have lived in the quiet corners of your imagination. They didn't choose you by accident. They are waiting not just to be pursued, but to be conquered. But conquest requires something fundamental: the ability to maintain laser-like concentration when distractions multiply and obstacles seem insurmountable. Most people operate on temporary motivation. They're fired up after a podcast, a book, or an inspiring conversation. But true focus is what happens when that initial spark has faded. It's showing up when nobody's watching. It's taking one more step when your muscles scream for rest. It's believing in your vision when the world presents compelling arguments for giving up. Your mind is a powerful instrument, capable of extraordinary feats of persistence. But like any instrument, it requires tuning, consistent, deliberate tuning. The world doesn't reward potential, it rewards execution. And execution is nothing more than focused action, repeated reliably over time. They've simply mastered the art of sustained attention. They understand that progress isn't linear, that setbacks are not failures, but necessary teachers. They view challenges not as roadblocks, but as opportunities to demonstrate their commitment. In the pages ahead, you'll discover that focus is less about perfection and more about progression, less about never falling and more about always rising, less about being fearless and more about moving forward despite fear. Your greatest competition isn't external. It's the voice inside that suggests mediocrity is acceptable, that whispers it's easier to conform than to chase extraordinary dreams. But you are reading these words for a reason. You are ready to transform potential into performance, hesitation into determination. You've probably noticed how some individuals seem to have an uncanny ability to stay focused on their goals, persisting even when others have given up. What's their secret? How do they manage to keep going under challenging circumstances? This isn't about some mystical power. Rather, it's a skill that can be learned and honed. Let's discuss the strategies and techniques that can help you cultivate this power of focus, enabling you to stay on track when distractions and obstacles threaten your progress. Are you ready to explore how you can develop this tenacity and resilience? Welcome to your journey of unstoppable focus. For more information about the ebook version of this audio, check the video description or visit audiobooksoffice.com. We noticed that 67% of you who listen to our video are not yet subscribed to the channel. Please help support the channel by hitting the subscribe button and liking the video. Thanks for inspiring us, establishing your goals and drive. 3 essential steps exist in the journey to success: setting your goals, igniting your drive, and pursuing with unflinching focus. First, you've got to determine your goals. You can't reach a destination if you don't know where it is, right? It's necessary to pinpoint exactly what you want to achieve. Be specific, be ambitious, and don't fear the bigness of your dreams. Remember, the clearer your vision, the easier it will be to map your path to success. Next, it's time to light your drive. Passion is the gasoline that fuels your journey. You've got to find that spark within, that burning desire to achieve your goals. This isn't about merely wanting something. It's about needing it, about it becoming a part of your very essence. It's that fire within that will keep you going when times get tough, when challenges arise, and when doubts creep in. Now that you've set your goals, ignited your drive, and honed your focus, it's time to master the art of managing your time and responsibilities. Those dreams you're chasing won't wait for you to catch up. They demand that you step up your game. The key is to not let intimidating tasks overwhelm you. Instead, let's break them down into manageable parts and conquer them one at a time. Start by setting priorities. Not all tasks are created equal. Some will directly contribute to your goals, others won't. It's essential to identify the most valuable tasks and tackle those first. Yes, it's tough to let go of the less important tasks, but remember, your time is finite and precious. Next, create a schedule. This isn't a prison sentence, it's a roadmap to your dreams. Allocate specific time slots for each task, but don't forget to leave room for breaks. Your brain needs rest too. And when that alarm rings, listen to it. Respect your schedule. It's your ally, not your enemy. Lastly, delegate. You're not alone in this journey. If there are tasks that others can do, let them. It's not about shirking responsibility. It's about utilizing resources wisely. It frees up your time to focus on removing interruptions and maintaining order. In the sphere of productivity, interruptions are like thieves, stealthily stealing away precious moments of your time. There are the unexpected phone calls, the incessant social media notifications, and the impromptu meetings that disrupt your flow. All these distractions can be overwhelming, but don't despair. You have the power to retake control. Start by identifying your interruptions. Keep track of what distracts you and how often it happens. You'll be surprised by the amount of time you lose. With this information at hand, you can strategize, prioritize your tasks, and set clear boundaries. If social media is your nemesis, limit your usage or designate certain times to check your feeds. Be ruthless with your time. Learn to say no or not now. There's a time for everything, and right now it's time for you to focus. Remember, it's about maintaining order, not about being antisocial or unavailable. The key here is consistency. It's easy to slip back into old habits. Keep reminding yourself why you're doing this: to achieve your goals, to be more productive, to have more time for yourself. You're on a journey to improve your focus, and overcoming these interruptions is an essential step. Don't let these time thieves rob you of your potential. Stand firm, maintain order, and watch as your productivity soars. You can do this. Keep going, even when others quit. Chapter 3. Fostering an attitude of growth. Despite the obstacles life throws at you, fostering an attitude of growth is paramount to improving your focus. It's not about ignoring the hard parts, but seeing them as opportunities for growth. You're not supposed to have all the answers or be perfect. No one is. But what you can do is commit to learning, changing, and growing. Think about it like this. Every setback, every failure is not a dead end. It's a detour, a chance to learn something new, to build resilience, and to come back stronger. This is the power of a growth mindset, a belief that you can develop abilities through dedication and hard work. It's a fundamental shift in thinking that can transform your focus and subsequently your life. When others quit, you'll keep going. Why? Because you'll see each obstacle as a chance to improve, each challenge as an opportunity to grow. You'll stop seeing difficulties as threats and start viewing them as invitations to evolve. And with this attitude, your focus will sharpen, your resolve will strengthen, and you'll find a way to keep going when developing inner strength and endurance. Life's challenges are your training ground, pushing you to develop the inner strength and endurance that's essential to maintaining focus. When you're faced with hurdles, don't see them as roadblocks, but rather stepping stones that will guide you to your desired destination. It's not about how hard you can hit, but how much you can get hit and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Inner strength, my friend, is not something that just happens. It's cultivated, nurtured, and grown over time. It's the result of resilience, determination, and a strong mind. It's refusing to give up, even when the going gets tough. It's about standing tall when everything else is trying to bring you down. It's your secret weapon to being unstoppable. Endurance, on the other hand, is your ability to withstand hardship or adversity. But it's more than just a physical trait. It's a mental attribute that allows you to persist despite obstacles, setbacks, or difficulties. It's the capacity to stay focused on your goals and dreams, no matter what. Chapter 5. Establishing realistic objectives and key benchmarks. Setting realistic objectives and key benchmarks is your roadmap to success. It's not just about setting sights high and reaching for the stars. It's about setting goals that stretch you yet are within your grasp, and then laying down the stepping stones to get there. Imagine you're on a journey without a map. You'll wander aimlessly, but you're smarter than that. You'll plot your course, set your landmarks, and travel with purpose. That's what setting realistic objectives and key benchmarks does for you. It provides a clear direction, a purpose, and a sense of achievement as you hit each milestone. But let's clarify something. Realistic doesn't mean easy. It means feasible. It means goals that push you to grow but won't break you. It's about understanding your capacity, your resources, and your commitment. It's about knowing your strengths and weaknesses and working with them, not against them. Remember, you're creating your roadmap to success, not someone else's. Your objectives, your benchmarks, they must resonate with you. They must be rooted in your passion, your dreams, your vision for your life. They must inspire you to keep going when others quit. Setting realistic objectives and key benchmarks is not about limiting yourself. It's about empowering yourself. It's about harnessing the power of focus to create the life you desire and deserve. It's about becoming the master of your destiny. Chapter 6. Now, applying efficient time management techniques. Efficient time management is your secret weapon. It's the key to releasing your full potential and supercharging your productivity. Now, you might think you're already managing your time well, but let's be honest, there's always room for improvement. Imagine what you could achieve if you didn't waste a single minute of your day. That's the power of efficient time management. It's not about being busy all the time. It's about being effective. It's about prioritizing, planning, and executing tasks with precision and purpose. Start by identifying what's truly important. What are the tasks that align with your goals? Those are your priorities. Now, allocate time to these tasks and stick to it. This isn't just about ticking off tasks from a to-do list. It's about making meaningful progress towards your goals. Learn to say no. It's tough, but necessary. Avoid distractions and stay focused on your priorities. Efficiency isn't just about doing things right. It's about doing the right things. So let go of tasks that don't serve your objectives. Finally, remember to take breaks. It might seem counterintuitive, but rest is vital for sustained productivity. Your brain needs time to recharge, so don't neglect your well-being in the pursuit of efficiency. Mastering efficient time management might be challenging, but it's worth it. The power of focus is in your grasp, so seize it, harness it, and watch as you become unstoppable. Chapter 7. Fostering an optimistic outlook. While you're mastering the art of efficient time management, don't forget the power of a positive mindset. Optimism isn't just a feel-good virtue. It's a tool that can drive your focus and determination when others are ready to throw in the towel. Having an optimistic outlook doesn't mean ignoring the challenges you face. It's about viewing them as opportunities for growth rather than stumbling blocks. It's about understanding that every setback is a setup for a comeback. This mindset can fuel your perseverance, helping you stay committed when the going gets tough. You might be wondering, how can I foster such an outlook? First, surround yourself with positivity. The people around you, the books you read, the media you consume, all these play a significant role in shaping your mindset, and so choose wisely. Second, practice gratitude. It's easy to focus on what's wrong in your life. It's much harder to acknowledge and appreciate what's right. But by consciously recognizing the good, you start to shift your mindset towards optimism. Lastly, believe in yourself. Self-doubt can hinder your ability to stay focused. Believe that you can achieve what you set out to do. Believe in your strength to overcome detrimental inner dialogue and restrictive mindsets. Banish those self-defeating thoughts that cloud your mind and keep you from reaching your potential. You've got a ton to offer, and it's time to let your inner light shine. Detrimental inner dialogue and restrictive mindsets are like shackles holding you back from the success you deserve. Remember, your thoughts shape your actions. That's why it's essential to cultivate a positive mindset. Change begins within you, and it starts with shifting your perspective. Don't let self-doubt or fear dictate your path. Instead, replace them with powerful, constructive thoughts. Visualize your success. See yourself accomplishing your goals. It's not about ignoring the potential for failure, but rather about focusing on the potential for success. The road may be challenging, but it's the difficulties faced and overcome that make the journey worthwhile. You're stronger than you realize, and you're capable of more than you imagine. Cut the cord of restrictive beliefs that anchor you to your comfort zone. It's time to step out into uncharted territories. You're not defined by your past failures or mistakes. Each new day presents an opportunity for growth and improvement. You've got what it takes to keep going, to persevere, even when others quit. Embrace the power of focus. Concentrate your efforts on what truly matters. Keep your eyes on your goals and let your determination guide you. It's within your power to conquer detrimental inner dialogue and restrictive mindsets. You can do it, and when you do, you'll realize that the only limits you have are the ones you place on yourself. Chapter 9. Looking for responsibility and assistance. Dive headfirst into taking responsibility for your actions, your choices, and your life. This step alone is empowering, liberating even. It's courageous, and it's the first step towards the power of focus. There's no room for blame games or finger-pointing here. You're the author of your story, the captain of your ship. Knowing this, you'll understand that it's also you who holds the power to change the course. Now, don't misinterpret this. Responsibility doesn't mean you have to do it all alone. It's not about carrying the world on your shoulders. It's about owning your actions, your decisions, and seeking assistance when necessary. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to lean on others. You're not an island, and there's strength in numbers. When you're focused, you know what you want, and you're not afraid to reach out to those who can help you achieve it. You're not too proud to admit that you don't know everything, and that's okay. You're willing to learn, to grow, to evolve. You're not static but dynamic, always moving, always improving. Chapter 10. Accepting failure as a chance to learn. As you boldly take charge of your actions and open yourself up to assistance, remember that stumbling and falling is part of the journey. The road to success isn't always smooth. It's filled with potholes, detours, and stop signs. Yet, it's how you react to these obstacles that truly defines your character and your potential for growth. You might feel disheartened when you face failure, but don't let it crush you. Instead, see it as an opportunity to learn. Each failure is a lesson, a chance to understand what doesn't work and to get one step closer to discovering what does. It's the stepping stone to success. Think of Thomas Edison, who famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." He didn't view his countless attempts to create the light bulb as failures, but as lessons. Can you imagine if he'd given up after the first few tries? Chapter 11. The world achieving a healthy work-life balance. Finding the perfect equilibrium between your work obligations and personal life can seem like an uphill battle, but it's an essential endeavor you must undertake. It's not about simply clocking out of the office on time or taking weekends off. It's about creating a harmony that allows you to excel in your career without sacrificing the joy and richness of your personal life. You might think that being constantly on and working tirelessly will lead to success, but remember, even the brightest flame will burn out if it's not given a chance to rest. Don't let your light dim. Instead, let's use the power of focus to craft a healthy work-life balance. Start by setting clear boundaries. Understand that your time and energy are finite resources, and it's okay to say no. Prioritize your tasks, learn to delegate, and most importantly, schedule time for rest and rejuvenation. You're not a machine. You're a dynamic, vibrant human being who needs time to recharge. Next, cultivate a mindset that values balance. It's not a sign of weakness to take a break or to spend time with loved ones. It's a strength that demonstrates your understanding of your own needs and the importance of nurturing all aspects of your life. Chapter 12. Utilizing the strength of visualization. Imagine for a moment that you've already achieved your goals. You're standing on the summit of success. The view from the top is breathtakingly beautiful, and you're basking in the glory of your accomplishment. Feels great, doesn't it? This is the power of visualization. It's not just daydreaming. It's a highly potent tool that can propel you to keep going when others quit. Visualization is akin to creating a mental blueprint of your success. It's about seeing, feeling, and believing in the reality of your goals even before they materialize. You're not tricking your mind. Rather, you're training it to stay focused on your dreams, to persevere in the face of challenges, and to tap into your inner reservoir of determination and resilience. When you visualize your success, you're not only nourishing your self-belief, but you're also cultivating an unwavering mindset that can weather any storm. Visualization isn't just about the destination. It's about embracing the journey, the struggles, the setbacks, and the triumphs. It's about developing a tenacious spirit that doesn't quit, that finds a way when there seems to be none. Chapter 13. Engaging in being conscious and prayer. Your mind's ability to maintain consciousness and engage in prayer is an equally transformative tool on your journey to success. Being conscious means staying present, acknowledging your thoughts, feelings, and actions. It's about being fully aware of your surroundings and the situations you're in. It takes practice, but you can do it. Prayer, on the other hand, is not just for the religious. It's a powerful tool that helps you communicate with your inner self, your higher power, or the universe. It's a moment of silence, of reflection, of asking and thanking. It's a chance to express gratitude, to seek guidance, to find solace. It's your moment of connecting with something greater than yourself. When you combine consciousness and prayer, you release a potent force that can steer you towards your goals. You become aware of your inner voice, your inner compass. You understand that you're part of something grand, something meaningful. You realize that you're not alone in your struggles, that there's a guiding force willing to illuminate your path. Engaging in being conscious and prayer is not a one-time event. It's a constant, deliberate act that requires your commitment. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be sincere. It's your personal journey of self-discovery, of understanding, of growth. So take a moment, breathe, be conscious, pray, harness the power of focus, and keep participating in consistent self-examination. While harnessing the power of focus through consciousness and prayer, it's equally impactful to engage in consistent self-examination. This process allows you to reflect on your strengths, weaknesses, and areas for improvement. It's a journey of self-discovery that can help you maintain your focus and not give up when others do. Think of self-examination as a mirror. It's an opportunity to look at yourself and your actions critically, to question your motivations and decisions. It's not always easy or comfortable, but it's necessary. You can't fix what you don't acknowledge. Self-examination pushes you to take responsibility for your actions and to make essential changes. Remember, the goal isn't to beat yourself up, but to better understand yourself. It's about finding areas where you can grow and improve. It's a chance to pat yourself on the back for what you're doing right and identify what you could do better. It's a balance between self-compassion and self-improvement. Self-examination also helps in maintaining focus. When you're aware of your progress, you're more likely to stay motivated and less likely to quit. It's easy to get lost in the hustle and bustle of life, but when you make time for self-examination, you're taking a key step towards maintaining your focus and achieving your goals. Never underestimate the power of self-examination. It's a valuable tool in your journey towards focus, resilience, and success. So take some time, reflect, learn, grow, and don't quit. Chapter 15. Constantly acquiring new insights and broadening understanding. Dive headfirst into the pool of knowledge. There's a world full of insights waiting to be discovered, and all you need to do is plunge in. Don't be afraid to ask questions, challenge norms, and seek the truth. Your thirst for knowledge is a powerful tool in maintaining focus, especially when others have thrown in the towel. You'll find that the more you learn, the more you'll want to learn. This snowball effect can propel you forward, driving you to new heights in your personal and professional life. Don't be content with what you know now. There's always something more to learn, a new perspective to reflect upon, a fresh approach to try. Remember, just as the world is constantly changing, so too should your understanding. Embrace the chance to grow and expand your horizons. Broadening your understanding doesn't mean abandoning your focus. On the contrary, it sharpens it. It gives you a wider, more inclusive perspective to draw from in pursuit of your goals. There's a saying that knowledge is power, and it's absolutely true. But remember, it's not just about acquiring new insights. It's about understanding them, integrating them into your worldview, and using them to fuel your focus. So don't just gather information. Absorb it, digest it, building collaborative connections and networking. In the grand tapestry of success, collaborative connections serve as the intricate threads weaving together your personal and professional advancement. These are not just mere threads, but lifelines that can pull you up when you're down and push you forward when you're stuck. They are the bridges you'll cross and the ladders you'll climb on your journey to the top. Now, you may ask, how can I build these connections? The answer lies in your ability to network effectively. Networking isn't just about collecting business cards at corporate events. It's about building genuine, meaningful relationships. It's about giving value before expecting to receive. Take the time to listen to the people around you, understand their needs, and see how you can help. Remember, the power of focus isn't just about concentrating on your own goals. It's about recognizing that your success is intertwined with the success of others. You must also build your personal brand. This is your unique selling proposition, the reason why people should connect with you. Your brand should reflect your values, your passions, and your unique talents. People connect with authenticity, so don't be afraid to be yourself. Chapter 17, Adjusting to New Circumstances and Welcoming Adaptability. Embracing change and adapting to new circumstances is not just a skill, it's a superpower that propels you to new heights. You might feel overwhelmed at first, but remember, it's okay. It's part of the process. With time, you'll find strength in your adaptability and see it as an opportunity for growth. Adaptability isn't about forgetting your past or disregarding your principles. It's about being flexible and open-minded to new possibilities. It's about seizing opportunities that weren't there before. When life throws you a curveball, it's not the end of the world. It's a chance to learn, evolve, and become stronger. Being adaptable means being resilient. It's the ability to bounce back from adversity, to not let failures define you, but rather fuel your journey forward. It's about understanding that change is the only constant in life, and the sooner you accept and adapt to it, the better equipped you'll be to overcome obstacles. Understand this. Every challenge you face is a chance to grow. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every failure is a lesson in disguise. So don't be afraid of change. Embrace it, welcome it, adapt to it, because in the end, your ability to adjust and adapt to new circumstances is what will set you apart from the rest. The power of focus is truly in your hands. Be adaptable, stay focused, and keep going when others quit. Chapter 18, Establishing a Steady Routine and Practices. As you journey through life, establishing a steady routine and practices can be your anchor amidst the waves of change. They can offer stability and a sense of control when the world around you seems chaotic. These routines don't have to be grand or complex, but rather simple, consistent actions that help you maintain focus and keep your momentum going. Imagine being in a boat on a stormy sea. The waves are crashing around you, and it's all you can do to keep from being swept away. But then you notice a lighthouse in the distance. Its steady light cuts through the darkness, guiding you to safety. That's what routines can do for you. They're your lighthouse in the storm. Creating routines isn't about stifling creativity or spontaneity. It's about setting up a framework for success. You're creating a foundation on which to build your dreams. It's like laying the tracks for a train. Once they're set, you can keep moving forward no matter what obstacles come your way. Recognizing minor achievements and progress. Every single step you take towards your goal holds significance. It's not only about the grand wins, but also the small victories along the way. These minor achievements are progress markers that you're moving in the right direction. So don't overlook them. Celebrate them. They're proof that you've got the fortitude to stay the course when others quit. Perhaps you've set a goal to write a book and you've just finished a chapter. That's a significant step forward. You've not only produced work, but also overcome procrastination, fear, and self-doubt. Each chapter completed is a mini success in itself. Give yourself a pat on the back. Recognizing your progress can bolster your motivation. It serves as a reminder that you're capable of achieving what you set your mind to. It's a tangible indication of your determination and resilience. Every minor achievement is a building block towards your bigger goal. Don't wait until you've reached the finish line to celebrate. Enjoy the journey, not just the destination. Remember, the real victory lies in the effort you're putting in every day. When you value each accomplishment, no matter how small, you are fueling your drive to keep going. Chapter 20, Engaging in Self-Care and Managing Stress. While it's important to celebrate each step towards your goal, it's equally essential to engage in self-care and manage stress effectively. You see, when you're focused, it's easy to become consumed with your objectives, forgetting that your well-being matters too. Don't let your drive towards success become a detriment to your health. Understand that it's okay to pause, breathe, and take a step back when things begin to overwhelm you. It's not a sign of weakness, but an act of strength. It shows you're aware of your limits and respect them. Remember, you're not a machine, you're human. Engage in activities that rejuvenate your spirit and replenish your energy. Maybe it's reading a book, going for a run, or simply being with loved ones. Find what works for you and make it a part of your routine. It's not a luxury, but a necessity if you want to stay focused and determined. Managing stress effectively plays a major role too. Meditate, practice mindfulness, or just take a few minutes each day to be still and silent. You'd be amazed at how much clarity and peace this can bring. It's not about escaping your stress, but learning to navigate through it. Chapter 21, Looking for Support and Direction. Balancing ambition with self-care, you're already on the right path. However, the journey to harnessing the power of focus isn't one to be tread alone. Seeking support and direction is an essential step in your quest. You might think, I'm self-made, I don't need help. But remember, even the most successful people didn't get there on their own. They had mentors, they had teams, they had a network of people who encouraged and pushed them to be their best. So don't be afraid to reach out, to ask for help, to lean on others. You're not weak, you're human, and humans by nature are social beings. Find individuals who inspire you, who motivate you, who understand your goals and your dreams. Surround yourself with positivity and forward-thinking individuals. They'll not only provide you the support you need, but also direct your focus. They'll help you see the bigger picture, keep you grounded, and challenge you to push your boundaries. You also need to understand that seeking support isn't about depending on others. It's about growing, learning, and evolving. It's about recognizing your limitations and turning them into strengths. It's about becoming the best, adopting a continuous learning attitude. Lifelong learning isn't just a buzzword. It's a mindset that can give you a huge advantage in your journey. It's the secret sauce that will set you apart from the quitters, the naysayers, and the doubters. You see, when you adopt a continuous learning attitude, you are fundamentally telling yourself that there's always room to grow, always opportunities to improve, and always lessons to be learned. Imagine a world where you are perpetually curious, forever enthusiastic, and constantly pushing the boundaries of your knowledge. That's the power of continuous learning. It's not about the degrees or the certificates. It's about the wisdom and understanding you gain along the way. It's about the ability to see things from a fresh perspective, to question the status quo, and to find new solutions to old problems. But remember, continuous learning is not a sprint. It's a marathon. It's not about cramming information. It's about meaningful absorption. You've got to take the time to digest what you learn, reflect on it, and then apply it in your life. Chapter 23, Keeping a Steady Outlook. Maintaining a steady outlook is essential for your journey. It's the compass that keeps you on course, guiding you through the stormy seas of self-doubt, distractions, and detours. The path to success isn't always smooth. It's filled with peaks and valleys, twists and turns. But don't let the bumps in the road deter you. Instead, let them strengthen your resolve. You see, a steady outlook is more than just a mindset. It's a way of life. It's about standing firm in the face of adversity and not letting the highs get to your head or the lows get to your heart. It's about seeing the bigger picture, understanding that every setback is a setup for a comeback. A steady outlook doesn't mean you ignore the challenges ahead. It means you face them head-on with courage and conviction. It means you keep your eyes on the prize even when the odds are stacked against you. It means you don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your inner voice. So how do you develop such an outlook? It starts with belief. Belief in yourself, in your abilities, and in your vision. It requires discipline. Discipline to stay focused, to stay committed, to stay true to your course. And most importantly, it requires resilience. Resilience to keep going, to keep pushing, to keep fighting, even when others quit. Your steady outlook is your secret weapon. Cherish it, nurture it, and watch as it propels you towards drive and enthusiasm. You've got the power to keep your drive and enthusiasm alive. Start by visualizing your desired outcomes, celebrating every small win, and reframing obstacles with a positive spin. Don't forget to seek accountability partners and make self-care a priority. You're worth it. Imagine your dreams taking shape, becoming reality before your very eyes. That's the power of visualization. It's not just a motivational technique. It's a tool for shaping your future. When you visualize your desired outcomes, you're not just daydreaming. You're setting a target, a beacon to guide your actions. Envision your goal, feel it, live it in your mind. Picture yourself achieving it. What does it look like? How does it feel? Visualizing your desired outcomes isn't just a feel-good exercise. It's a proven way to boost your motivation, stay focused, and keep going when the going gets tough. When you're faced with setbacks, when you're tempted to quit, remember your vision. It's your why, your driving force in the journey to your goals. Don't overlook the power of celebrating small victories. These seemingly minor accomplishments may seem insignificant in the grand scheme of things, but they're essential in maintaining your drive and enthusiasm. It's human nature to want instant gratification, but in the pursuit of big dreams, that's not always possible. Celebrating small wins becomes a game changer. It gives you a taste of success, feeds your motivation, and boosts your morale. You're not just working for the end goal, you're also working for these many milestones. Each small win is a step closer to your ultimate objective. Each time you achieve a little victory, take time to acknowledge it. Pat yourself on the back and share your joy with others. Chapter 25, Reframe Obstacles Positively. Obstacles, challenges, setbacks, whatever name you give them, they're a part of our journey towards our goals. But here's a secret. They're not your enemy. In fact, they're your greatest ally. It's all about perspective. You can view these setbacks as signs of failure, or you can reframe them as opportunities for growth. So when you stumble, don't hang your head in defeat. Instead, lift it high, knowing you're one step closer to becoming a stronger version of yourself. Remember, diamonds are formed under pressure. Without these trials, you'd remain unrefined, your potential untapped. Embrace the grind. Let these trials mold you, shape you, and ultimately empower you. So how do you reframe obstacles positively? Start by changing your mindset. Shift your focus from the problem to the solution. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? This shift in perspective isn't just about staying positive. It's about growing, evolving, and becoming the best version of yourself. Your journey may be tough, but you're tougher. Keep going. Your future self will thank you for it. The role of accountability partners. Having someone to count on can make all the difference when it comes to maintaining your drive and enthusiasm. An accountability partner isn't just a friend who offers occasional encouragement. They're a crucial asset in your journey. They're a teammate who understands your goals, challenges you to push beyond your comfort zone, and holds you accountable for the commitments you've made. When you have someone who believes in your vision as much as you do, it adds an extra layer of determination. The thought of letting them down can be a powerful motivator, pushing you to stay on track even when your energy wanes. Seek out a partner who is as committed to their goals as you are to yours. It's a partnership that benefits both, creating a mutual support system. Embrace lifelong learning in the face of adversity. Embracing lifelong learning can be your guiding star, your catalyst for maintaining drive and enthusiasm. It's not just about acquiring knowledge or skills, it's about fostering a mindset of growth and resilience. When you commit to being a lifelong learner, you're declaring that you're not a finished product. There's always room to grow, improve, and impart knowledge to others, and that's incredibly empowering. Imagine hitting a roadblock or stumbling upon a failure. It can be demotivating, right? But with a lifelong learning mindset, you see these not as failures, but as learning opportunities. They're part of your journey, not the end of it. This perspective transforms adversity from a source of despair into a stepping stone for growth. Challenges and setbacks become teachers, and each obstacle you overcome strengthens your resolve and broadens your understanding. When you view the world through the lens of a learner, you open yourself to endless possibilities for improvement, innovation, and self-discovery. Learning as a resilience tool. A commitment to lifelong learning also equips you with tools to handle adversity with grace. It builds adaptability, enabling you to navigate changes and uncertainties. When faced with a challenge, instead of feeling overwhelmed, you'll ask, "What can I learn from this?" This attitude not only helps you persist, but also fuels your enthusiasm by keeping your journey dynamic and engaging. Every skill mastered, every insight gained, becomes a source of motivation to press forward. Practical tips for lifelong learning. 1. Stay curious. Let your curiosity guide you. Ask questions, explore new areas of interest, and don't hesitate to challenge your assumptions. 2. Invest in knowledge. Read books, attend workshops, listen to podcasts, or take online courses that align with your goals and passions. 3. Learn from others. Seek mentors, engage in meaningful conversations, and learn from the experiences of those around you. 4. Reflect. Dedicate time to reflect on what you've learned and how you can apply it to your life and goals. Lifelong learning as a driving force. Imagine the sense of accomplishment you'll feel as you overcome challenges and emerge stronger, wiser, and more capable. Lifelong learning ensures that your journey is not static but vibrant, filled with opportunities for growth and reinvention. In the face of adversity, this mindset will be your anchor, reminding you that every setback is temporary and every challenge is an opportunity to rise. So embrace lifelong learning with open arms. It will keep your spirits high, your mind sharp, lifelong learning mindset. Don't overlook the power of gratitude. It's a potent fuel for your drive and enthusiasm. Gratitude isn't just about saying thank you. It's about acknowledging the good in your life, cherishing it, and recognizing its source. It's about seeing the positive in every situation, no matter how bleak it may seem. Cultivating a gratitude mindset helps you focus on what truly matters. It keeps you grounded, prevents you from being swept away by temporary setbacks, and inspires you to keep going when others quit. It's a reminder that you have more than you realize, more than enough to pursue your dreams and achieve your goals. Although life's journey can be tough, reigniting your passion is key to maintaining your drive and enthusiasm. You might feel drained and ready to quit, but that's when you've got to dig deep. Your passion is your fuel. It's what keeps you going when others quit. You've got a unique spark within you, and it's your responsibility to keep it burning. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey. The ups, the downs, the twists, and the turns. They're all part of the process. They're what molds you, what shape you into the person you're meant to be. You've got what it takes to master the power of focus. Embrace challenges as stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. Make your time count. Prioritize and remove distractions. Fuel your inner drive. Lean on your support network and never stop learning. Stay steady. Stay enthusiastic. Keep your eyes on the prize. Remember, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. So keep going, even when others quit. You're on a journey to greatness, and your focus is the key. Thank you for listening to or reading this from Audiobooks by DrBook.